Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Dycart, and this is episode 4 of my Farming Sim 17 Farewell Let's Play. So, between episodes, I spent about 5.5 hours playing the game while streaming on Twitch. So, if that's something that interests you, check me out on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/Dycart. Um, so, anyway, while I was doing that, let's see if there are any eggs in here. No, because I recently collected them. So anyway, while I was doing that, I found out a couple things. First, the seasons mod that I had, which seemed really cool, made it so difficult because I couldn't sell hay or silage. I don't know if you remember on a previous episode, I meant grass, not hay. Sorry. In a previous episode, I baled the grass, and I hooked and took a grass bale over to the barn on the other side of the house over there, and it sold for 0. So in other words, I just lost the bale, and that was the seasons. So I thought while I was streaming, I thought I'm clever. I will lease a wrapper and wrap the grass so it becomes silage, and sell silage bales. I did that. Sure enough, took the first bale in. Boom, sold for 0. So it frustrated me enough. I went ahead and took out the seasons mod because. That was really frustrating, and then most of the uses of the seasons mod I wasn't actually even using. So once I did that, it made it so I can no longer skip nighttime, but I have in here where's it at? Time scale at night. This is going to be like 2100 speed, so it's going to go really fast through the night, but it will still take place instead of just straight up skipping like it did with the other one, the seasons. But anyway, between episodes, I also took these barrels, and with my handy clamp thing over there that helps me grab logs on my tractor, I was able to grab these bales and move them over there. And sure enough, after the 5.5 hour play session, and I saved it and everything, the next time I loaded that save, they were right back to here. So I'm not going to be able to move those, it looks like. But I also mowed all this grass and baled it all up. I cut down a bunch of trees on this section and a bunch of trees on that section up there on the little hill. Before it was just this section that I had cleared. So I've got this section cleared, and then the little farther section there to mow. And I sold that grass, so now that's why I have 41,000. Feeling pretty good about that. And also with that seasons mod gone, when I do farming work, let's see if there's anything here. I should make a lot more money for it. Yeah, see, look at this, 9,000. Normally he would pay me less than 1,000. And I'll get the bonus time bonuses for finishing them a little bit quicker. So that should help me out money-wise. So anyway, that's what I did. I logged all those trees, cut all that grass, sold all the lumber at the sawmill, and sold all the hay here, or not the hay, but the bales of silage. And yeah, so that's where I'm currently at. So the reason there's no tractor here is because I drove it over to the store where I bought a trailer to gather water for some sheep. So that's the thing I'm going to work on this episode, is try to get some sheep going, which I've never done before. So I'm going to go ahead and just teleport. Oh, look at that. I'm at the tractor. Okay, so here's the water container I bought. So I'm going to go ahead and start her up, and I'm going to drive it to the sawmill and fill it up there. Because I think, I'm not sure, but I think I can get it free from the river / pond that's there. But if I fill it via the water spout on my property, I have to pay the water bill. So since I'm already out here, not too far away, I figured, yeah, I'll just fill it at the sawmill. So that's the plan. So that's where I'm headed now. Fill this thing up, and then I'll take it to the sheep pasture and fill their water, and that means they'll have grass and water and then it should just be a matter of buying some sheep. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy as many sheep as I can afford, and to give me a better kickstart on those sheep so that they'll start producing wool faster. Because also, like you saw that last job, I could make $9,000 just on that one job that'll take me probably 15 minutes to do. So because of that and being able to mow grass and sell for higher prices, I'm going to go ahead and use up all my money now. The trick is I want to eventually be able to pay my vehicle costs. So what I'm going to do is I'll buy as many sheep as I can. I'll get those going, because once I get them going, I don't have to pay anything more for them. Everything they need, water and grass, I can provide them with the tools I already have. So once that's done, I'll just it's kind of like set it and forget it, and I won't have to deal with them except every so often when I have to feed and water them again. So that's fabulous. I'm happy about that. Let's see here. Let's pop this up so I can see when to refill it. But then I'll go ahead and try to make some money, and I think I'll buy a bee house, which, come on, when can I refill? Right there. Okay. Oh, look at the grass just bloomed right there. That's cool. All right, so refill the water, and my money is not draining, so this is a free refill. I like that. But anyway, it's $20,000 to buy the bee house, which once you buy it and place it on your farm, it just works, and at the end of every day gives you some money. That's it. Like you're selling the honey. Oops. Did that turn off? Yeah, it did. Okay. So I'm thinking I might do that, because what my hope is, and I'm not sure yet, I haven't tried it, but my hope is that bee house will then cover the maintenance fee on my vehicles. And once that happens, that means I will no longer lose any money unless I purchase something outright. And so that's kind of, in my mind at least, that's kind of my break-even point, where, okay, now I'm no longer losing money every day to pay for vehicle maintenance. I'm got it covered. At least that's the hope. And then it'll be just make enough money to start buying the equipment I need to buy some fields and kind of get myself cruising along. So I'm really hoping that just by turning off that seasons mod and the 5.5 hours I spent on my stream today will be enough to really push this forward. Because it's already the 4th episode and I still haven't bought any animals or fields. So I feel like I needed to kind of speed things up a little bit, make it a little more interesting. Alright, it's going to be a right turn up here. Look at that water, that's just so nice looking. The weeds in the water and everything, the lily pads and stuff. Just cool. I also know that there are... Yeah, I'm not going to look. There are gold nuggets in the game. I've found 1 or 2 of them already. And if there's 100 of them, and if you find all 100 of them, you get like $1 million or something like that, which would be fantastic. But at the same time, I feel like it kind of breaks some immersion, because, I mean, like, would I really just find a bunch of gold nuggets and then all of a sudden make $1 million from them? You know, that as a farmer, that seems kind of strange. So it's a fun little thing in the game. I like the concept, and it encourages you to explore the map and find them all. But I think if I find them, I might still pick them up. But for the most part, I'm not going to worry too much about it. All right, so the sheep is on the other side over there, and this will be my first time with sheep. So hopefully it's cool and I can make some good money. I'm excited because if I look here at the prices, okay, the price for the wool right now is $8,355. I don't know if that's per pallet or per so many units of wool, but Seems like a lot of money. And like I said, once I buy the sheep, they're done. Like I just have to feed them and water them here and there, which is free for me. I just have to. The only cost is the time it takes me to fill their water and mow the grass, give them food. So so yeah, so that's it. Seems like from then on, it's almost like I don't want to say pure profit, but close to it. You know. All right, I don't know where their water trough is, so let's drive around the outside here. See if we can find it. Yeah, sure enough, I didn't need to drive clear around the outside. It's over here. Okay, so there's the food, and I've already dumped the grass in there, as you can see. So I'm going to go over here, and this should prompt me to unload. So how much water did that take? Oh, geez. Yeah, that's barely took any water out of this. Awesome. Okay, so I think what I might do is just leave this here. I wonder if I should literally just leave it sitting right here, so all I have to do is attach the tractor and click unload. I'm gonna do it. Alright, the next thing I want to do is let's shut this guy off and jump out. So this is where I can purchase the sheep, the animal dialogue, because I need them to ship to me. Otherwise, I'd have to buy a trailer, which is $24,000, and then drive to where you can buy the sheep, which is somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it was. Oh, of course, I went all the way around to the right. I think it's here. Yeah, Mary's farm. I would buy the sheep here. So I would have to buy the trailer, which means drive all the way down here, grab the trailer, drive it all the way over here, buy the sheep, and then drive the sheep over here and unload them. So that's 24,000 for the trailer plus all the moving around, just to save the cost of the shipping, like having them deliver the sheep. I wonder what this is for. Oh, this is where the wool's gonna be, the pallets. Okay. So instead, if I go here, now for a sheep, it's $4,000 per sheep, but the transport fee, it's only $150. So spending $24,000 for the trailer and spending all that time, I feel like just isn't worth it. So let's just buy a bunch of sheep, huh? 41,500. Okay, so that's the most, 9 sheep. It's the most I can get. I'm gonna do it. And the transport fee is only $1,300. So that's way. I can understand getting the animal trailer if I was gonna really focus on it and do sheep, pigs, and cows and have like a ton of them. But otherwise, it just doesn't seem worth it. So here we go. Bam! We did it. Look at that. We got sheep. I don't know what this little pen right here is for, but look at them all. Look at the little sheep. Hi, guys. I got some brown. I got some white. I got a couple blacks. Oh, look at them. They're all like fat and furry. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we got some sheep. That's really nice. Really cool. I'm excited for that. I don't know how long it's going to take for everything to update and start giving me information on the animals. Yeah, see, I have 9 sheep. They're fully clean. I have the water and the grass, but it'll take it a bit before the productivity and the wool and the reproduction stuff gets updated. But that reminds me, actually, while I'm in here, I wanted to turn this back to 15 on the timescale. When I was streaming, I had it set to 5 because I didn't want too much time to go by without doing the Let's Play. So yeah. Alright, so let's go back to the farm and do some work. I was kind of waiting for the time to get to 1700 and hoping I could see the whoa, hoping I could see the results of the sheep productivity. Oh, sheep productivity is low? Oh, it just changed. Okay. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, productivity is 100%. So every 106 hours, a new sheep will be born. I already have 3 wool. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. I have 3 wool. Could you imagine what it would be like if the price for the wool that was like the 8,000 was actually per 1 wool? Holy cow, I'd be a millionaire quick. All right, so that's cool though. We got the sheep. I'm pretty excited about that. I feel like that's a big step in the right direction for me. Boy, I really enjoy this game. I wish I would have done Let's Plays on this before. I'm excited for 19. Once 19 comes out, I'll probably try to focus on doing a bunch of Let's Plays for that. Alright, so I did work on these fields and I got the reputation with the farmer up to what I believe is the max. Which I believe it made that field, the first one I wanted to buy, field 15 over here, cost about $50,000. Which is great, but I don't necessarily want to spend $50,000 on the field until I have the equipment to deal with it. So I think what I'm going to try... to do is... if I can save up... How much is it? 15,000? Let me take a quick peek here. I'm looking at the forestry equipment. Oh, it's 17,000. So I'm thinking if I can save up 17,000, I could buy this and then I can start hauling full-size trees because I have the loader and stuff already. Then I could actually do some logging and stuff. I'm not sure yet though. But let's see. I have my reputation. Wow, it's already up to 6 wool. Yes, I'm loving that. I already have my reputation up pretty good. Look at that cost. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Oh, actually, I'm just going to look over here. I don't know which one of these is silage, but I made $2,500 per bale, so I'm thinking it was probably this one. Because a bale was a roughly 4,000 units, and I think this price is per 1,000 units. So that'd be 4 times this. Actually, that's still not enough. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's one of these and it's per unit. Like maybe it's $84 per unit. Or maybe it's this one. I'm not sure what the icons mean. Unfortunately, that's something they... it'd be nice and simple if there was a tooltip, so when you just held your mouse there, it would say it. But anyway, oh, whoops. That's not what I was doing. I already have my reputation with the guy that owns fields 12, 14, 15, 22, 23, and 24. I have it maxed with him. And that's good. So I want to do some work on some of these other fields to try to build the rep here. So I want 19 and 16 so that I own all these fields. That's kind of my first goal. And then from there, I might try to buy out like 20 and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and just teleport to 19. We want to... I know it's not realistic to teleport around magically, but, you know, it speeds things up. What? Get the full version? What is that talking about? That's twice that's happened to me. I don't understand why that did that. Because I do have the full version. I have it on Steam. But I have to admit, I have been messing around with it. Trying to... well, this field's not going to work. Trying to get my racing wheel to work properly with the game. Okay, see, like, this is $2,500 for what's going to hopefully only take me 4 minutes. So yeah, I'll do this one. All right, start this bad boy up. I don't need the weight. And let's go. So I should get the 2,500 plus a time bonus. Now, granted, since it's such a short task, you know, it's not going to be that much. So, but I might end up with over 3,000 for this one little job that'll take me 3 or 4 minutes. That's pretty good. All right. Yeah, this is going pretty quick. I'm actually too close. I can make it even better. There we go. I'll cover just a little bit more land that way. Oh, maybe I moved over just a little bit too much now that I look at it. Left a little stripe there. That's not good. Yeah, because it became a big stripe right at the end there, so I'm going to have to go back and get that again, I think. So let's stay a little bit closer, just to make sure. We're already over half done, though. That's amazing. Yeah, I would really enjoy this more if I could get my racing wheel working. I call it a racing wheel because that's what it's called on the box, but it's not like I would like race, you know. But just a wheel so that I could steer and stuff. That would be fun. I would enjoy that. I enjoy playing American Truck Simulator and 5M on Grand Theft Auto role-playing server with my wheel. It just makes it a lot more fun, and I would enjoy it more on this, I think. But you just can't get it to recognize the wheel buttons, so it always does like press button 11. I don't know what button 11 is. I just know it's Y, X, and A, and you know, it's like that's what I want. But I couldn't get it to work. So hopefully, I tried a program that's called X360CE, and I've used that program before, and it's a great program. Basically, it emulates 360 controller. So I tried to use it so that my wheel would be seen in game as a controller and not a wheel, so that it would recognize, oh hey, there's a controller, let's show them the actual buttons. But unfortunately that didn't help me. Okay, so let's get some of this I missed here. Oh, it's so close. Where's that other section I missed? Yeah, right over here. So close. But yeah, I couldn't get that program to... when the game would load, it wasn't loading the input DLL for the program like it's supposed to. Yeah, see? $899 bonus. I'll take it. So it was a bit frustrating, but yeah, it worked. I mean, I got it going. Oh, this is a big field. I might do that. Let's see if I can find a relatively fast mission. No. 24, no. Oh wow, it's only the one. Okay. Typically, if you go back and then do the mission, it'll like randomize the gear. But look at this, $9,000 to do that, which means, you know, I might end up getting another 3 to 4,000 just for completing it. But I don't necessarily want to take up that time. All right, so let's go back over here. Let's let me see what fields. Let's go to grass, and then ready to harvest. Okay, so all the grass around here can be harvested. So I could get a few more silage bales and sell those. I'm tempted to do that. I don't see any big fields, so it's kind of be a run around and just kind of mow the outskirts and stuff. Unless I wanted to like come down here, it looks like I could get a bunch done down here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's do something with that though. Now, why the heck did my speed go down to 1 when I had it at 15? It's very strange. Evidently something I pushed changed it. Whoops. Think I was close enough? Alright, so we want to lift this up. In fact, let's fold it for travel. And then I'm looking at the map, it's like I want to go back there, but that's a huge hill. Let's head over this way. I've mowed all this stuff, but I'm hoping to cross the road over here will be good. Like you can see, I actually only mowed 1 strip there on the left. So let's go across the road and see if this field over here is as big as I hope it'll be. Get some more silage. Yeah, see, I could even mow this stuff here. Alright. So there's a lot of trees in the way in this immediate vicinity. There's a little section here. Whoa, off the road. Sorry, I was looking out in front of me. There's a little section here I could do. That's not too bad. Let's grab it. Let's do it. Well, that's a cool looking house right there. Sorry, whoever lives here, I'm about to mow your grass for my own benefit. If you don't like it, complain to the city. Okay, and turn on mower. Alright, let's get some grass mowed. Oh, okay, it's too close to that field for me to actually get it. Oh, there I go. There I go. So it looks like there's a invisible border around the outside of the field that I can't mow. That's good to know. So what I want to try this time is I'll mow this section here, and then what I want to try is I want to try to grab the I think it's called a windrower, and see if I can put these into nicer rows to be better, more easily picked up by the baler. I might not be able to. It might not be worth it because the baler works in this case. But I thought I'd give it a try. All right. So this isn't going to get me a whole lot, but it's something. Just mowing the grass, doing my thing. Let's just finish this little thing up really quick. Oh, a little bit of lag right there. It's getting into the evening. I want to say it's either at 20 or 2100 hours that the quote-unquote night begins, and that's where the time should drastically speed up, and I'm hoping it'll slow back down once it's daytime again. So we will see if that works, and if it doesn't, then yeah, I might have to mess with those settings. Okay, let's lift this mower. Let me go up to this other side of this field and see. Don't hit the tree. Whoa, steering problems, steering problems. That's what happens when I use a keyboard to steer. So it looks like those are all just big hills. So this might not be, yeah, let's try it anyway. Let me back up. Okay. Let's start getting this little bit. If nothing else, we'll get to make a couple trips there, back and down and back, I should say. But I wish the map was more topographical and it would show you where the hills and stuff are. Because then it would be easier to see where the actual grass is that's mowable. Again, then, you know, it's really not even my grass. So I guess I shouldn't be too picky about it. Free grass, right? But I could also just do field work and just wait for my grass around my farm to regrow. But, you know, how fun is that, right? Kind of wish I could swing this to the other side. There isn't a way to do that, right? No. A train comes, takes me out, game over. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Let's get back here a bit farther over. Let's grab a big chunk right in here. Alright, 2 minutes until we see if the night starts at 2000 or 2100. Okay, nothing changed, so it must be 2100. Alright, we'll get a little bit over here. I'll take what I can get. Again, it's just like free money. Only cost me the time to do the mowing. Alright, and then back down this way. Alright, so 45 more minutes before it's supposedly nighttime. You can see the shadows are getting pretty long. It's getting pretty late. Okay, let me get on the other side of this rock. Now I'm going to go all the way down and just come back this way. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not good. I just wanted to test and see what would happen if I ran into that. You know, just for educational purposes. You know, we're doing science here, folks. So for your benefit, I wanted to show that. All right, half hour left. So in the game, you can buy lights and stuff to work at night. That's definitely possible, but I wanted to kind of just speed the night up because, one, it's I don't know, working 24/7. Not that I'm too worried about realism, but it does seem a little weird. But more so for video purposes, the nighttime is so dark. It's kind of a little hard to see. So, like even now, I know it's relatively dark on the video. So we'll see. You know, hopefully it'll speed us through the night and we can get started the next day. See how our sheep are doing. Okay, I think I'm gonna head back. Let's turn on some lights here, huh? What do you think? So I got that little section done around the train station. And then I'll do a little bit as I'm going up over here. And then I think I'll try that to, I can't remember if it's called a wind rower or a wind runner. I think it's wind rower. I'll try that out. I haven't tried that yet to see if it actually would help because the baling process is actually pretty slow. So if that would help the baling process at all, then oh yeah, look at the speed is now 2,000. Look at that. Vehicle running cost and animal upkeep. So I'm paying, you know, a little over $300 every day. Oh, and then it reset the time. Perfect. That's not so bad, right? Who needs these lights now? Well, that works out nicely. And we see now if I can make more like $400 a day off of that bee house, then it would be worth buying it. I am mowing, right? Yeah, okay. I'd swear I already did this section. I wonder if overnight this... Oh, it looks like my fields are actually... Oh no, just that first little field looks like it's ready to be mowed. Alright, we're going to get quite a bit of silage out of this. So, I was unaware that there's a fee for the animals every day. So that was more expensive than my vehicle upkeep right now. But that's alright. I feel like I'm going to make enough money off of them. That's not going to be a problem. But again, if I can get that bee house, and if it makes me as much money as I'm hoping, then, you know, we'll be fine. Oh. Let's finish this section up. Excellent. I'm curious to check on the animals since this is the first time I've ever had any. I'm curious to see how far along they are. Like, am I still getting pretty good amounts of wool? And are their productivity, is it good enough still? I'll have to look at all that. Okay. Ooh, I can actually grab a little bit of this. Look at this, I can do this field again. Oh my, I'm totally doing that. Yes, we're going to get some silage and sell it. Look at all my grass that I mowed during my stream. My 5-hour stream today is back. Yes. That is fantastic. I can't wait to sell it all. It's just too bad that right now I have to sell them single bales at a time because that's all I have. I just have the one fork on the front of my tractor. At some point, I'll buy the auto loader for the hay bales, so I can drive around and pick up I think it's 8 bales at a time, all automatic, and then just go sell them all at once. But for now, I'll just kind of have to do it by hand, which is the point. I gotta earn the right or the money. Well, I still got that warning again. Okay, between episodes, I'm gonna check that out. I might just have to verify the integrity of my game files on Steam. That should fix it right up, I think. But anyway, yeah, so I'll work my way up, doing it manually, and then I'll eventually buy that auto loader, and that should help. Oh, it's awesome that I get this whole area to mow again. If I am able to mow this every 2 days or whatever it was, then wow, that's a lot of almost free money. It's at that point it becomes, why would I even bother farming? Why not just plant grass in all my fields and just keep doing the silage? I think that's something that a lot of people do, but I could see how it would get boring pretty quickly. But I think a lot of people do that. I actually, when I first started playing the game, first time ever, and I'd never played another farming sim game before, one of the things that, one of the guides I read said to start the normal game, where you have all the equipment you need to work your farm and everything, but then you go and you sell all your equipment, and you end up with $1 million or something crazy like that, and then you just buy one tractor and the mower and a heavy duty mower, and then all the stuff for silage, the baler, the wrapper, and then the auto loading trailer, and you have a ton of money left over, but then you just do silage. That's it. You just plant grass in all your fields and you go. And it's that's how you succeed the quickest in the game, or whatever is what that guide had said. I don't know if that's still the same, but certainly seems like that could be, which might take a little bit of fun out of it. So that's not my plan. I'm planning to do this silage to supplement and get me going, but once I can do the fields and stuff like that, just like logging, it'll kind of become a secondary thing. And primary will be working my fields. I'm excited to, be able to harvest and then store stuff in the silo, and when it's got a good price, go sell it and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I'm excited for that. My tractor is finally down to about just over half a tank of gas. So I'm gonna have to go gas up at some point. Wow, can't steer. Alright, so what I plan to do is I will between episodes continue mowing and baling and selling the silage. I'll kind of try to get all that stuff done between episodes, because I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch. And yeah, so I'll try to get that done between episodes, and I'll also figure out why it's telling me I need to buy the full version of the game, because hello, I already have it. But yeah, I'll look into all that. So let's finish this part up, and I want to try that. I think it's called a windrower. I'll find out once I head over there. As soon as I finish this last strip here, I'll go check it out, and I'll try to run it over this field and see how it works. See if it's worth doing, or if I should just bring the baler out and just go with it. Because I bought it, reading the description and thinking that I needed it, and then this thing leaves them in pretty good lines. But let's see. It might make it even easier, because the baler's pretty slow. Alright, so let's go drop this. Oh, I left a little patch of grass there. Oops. Okay. Let's check this guy out. Lower him. Detach. Okay, and then let's check this guy out. I haven't used this guy. I don't know how it worked. I thought for sure I would just pull him behind the mower, but it didn't seem to be the case. Oops. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what our options are. Alright, I'll get down here at this end, and we'll start it like here. Okay, so let's unfold it. Oh wow, look at that thing. That seems very strange, doesn't it? How's this gonna work? Okay, lower it and turn it on. And now let's see. Oh, it puts it in bigger rows. Look at that. So it's like gathering a couple rows up and pushing them into one big one, which is probably going to make it much faster for the baler. So I like that. Okay. So let's go back down. I don't know how. It's hard to see what route I should take. Maybe just keep this right on the inside of that one. No, that wasn't good. I can see how it would be helpful, but I'm a little confused as to how I should line it up, like how much width I should put there. This way it's easier to see. Maybe that's the trick, is to literally only do it this way. So it's always gathering on the, like, the left side. I don't see a way to flip it. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do, is just go down, like now I'll go down this side of the field and collect it all in a big row. See if that helps. And then I'll just kind of circle around and go down the other one. Okay, so I want to go like here, I think. Let's try that. And just keep the right edge there on the grass. Yeah, see, I think I left just a little bit of grass behind there. All right, and then go back down this way. You know what? What happens if I do it like this? Like the big pile I already gathered? Can I just keep pushing that sideways? So eventually it gets it into like one big row? Oh, that could make it much faster to bale if it works that way. Huh, I'm gonna try it. Did it work? Yeah, it seems like it did. So I'll just kind of keep going this way and pushing the stacks together, basically. Ooh, this could be a good idea. See, this is like I don't have the knowledge because I haven't played these games before and I never worked a farm or this type of tool before. So I'm sure there are people that might look at this and go, "Well, of course that's the way you do it, noob." And I understand and I get it. You're right. I am a noob. Okay, so this time I'm pushing it this direction. It's a pretty big pile I've got. Going pretty thick. But yeah, all right. Let's keep trying to just narrow this down and see if we can get it like in one big lane, and then just bring the baler and just do one big one. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. If it works that way, because you know you can travel pretty fast with this thing. Alright. We're almost done. Then I'll be curious to just I wonder if the baler will just like go like 4 feet and be full. Which would be really cool. So if this works, then yes, this is a tool I need to use, I think. Because that's going to speed up. The baling process is so slow. This will drastically speed it up, I think. If it works the way it's looking like it's going to. You can see I left a little bit here and there. But now you can see my tractor has to like go up over the hills of the grass. That's funny. Alright, let's try, it might just be like, I'll try like one more trip. And then I'll grab the baler really quick and we'll give that a quick look before the end of the video. See if it works the way we hope it does. Okay, looks like I need one more row, huh? Yeah. Alright, so I go right here. I should get it all. Oh, I left a little bit. Come on. Collect your eggs. All right, I will. Thanks for the reminder, Mod. Oh, I'm excited. I hope this is a huge baling session. Like, it's just so easy. Okay. So let's drop this. Whoa, okay. Good enough. And let's go quickly try and see if we can literally just run that baler like 3 trips down and be done. It helps if I focus on what I'm doing. Alright, so we want to lower the pickup. Oh wow, look at me going all over the place. Whew. Okay. Lower the pickup and turn it on. Let's see how fast this goes. We've got 800 grass in there already. Holy cow, look how fast that's filling. It's full already. Look at that. Oh, that is fabulous. Yeah, okay. I thought I had downloaded a mod to auto unload the baler when it was full, but I guess not. Look how fast it fills. Yeah, this is definitely the way to do it. Back this up a little bit here. And then take it over this. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that I don't know if that's faster than just running the baler up and down. Like I am right now, but wow, it sure seems nice once you get the baler on there. But you know, this baler travels about the same speed as the windrower, so the more I think about it, the more I think it might not be worth it. Come on, turn the wheels. Yeah, because while, yes, it does mean I'm going to be turning and stuff, I'm still doing that turning while I'm using the windrower. So I wonder if it's something where the windrower would be great if I had it also attached to, like, so it was happening right behind the mower and not at 2 different times, so it just happened at the time I was mowing. That might make it better. So I just have wimpy enough equipment that it's not really helpful. That could be the case. But either way, we've come to the end of our time for this episode. So between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and kind of finish up this field. I'm not sure if I'll do the other fields or not quite yet, but I'll at least go try to bale up all the grass I've currently cut. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited. We got some sheep, and we worked on some more mowing, so we're gonna make some decent money if each one of these bales is worth 2,500. Oh, of course, that was wrapped, so I don't know what just the straight grass is gonna be. Probably not quite as much. But since I don't own a wrapper myself, it's probably not worth leasing one because it's pretty expensive to lease. So we'll see. I'll sell a bale of grass and kind of compare. All right. I think that'll be the last bale for this field. All right. And there we go. Excellent. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day.